Overcoming Shyness to Control Fear, Video 4 or 5, really extending the conversation. I'm glad to see that you've come this far. If you haven't watched the first 3 videos, I suggest you stop this one now and watch the others before watching this one. You'll end up getting more out of it if you've followed the entire series from the beginning. I'll wait, no rush. Okay, recap time. Overcoming shyness can lead to controlling or overcoming public speaking fear. You want to believe you're worth listening to and talking to, or at least act as if you do, even if you don't believe it yet. Small steps to overcoming shyness will be the best path for you. Step 1, you want to talk to the clerk when you're checking out at the store. Don't just respond to the "how are you" question with a good or okay. Ask them how they're doing and really listen to the answer. Step 2, extend the conversation with a follow-up question. Respond to their answer asked in Step 1. Ask a follow-up question like, "Has it been busy?" or "Been a long day?" Listen like you're genuinely interested. Are you ready for more? You should be enthusiastically saying, "Yes, give me more. This is working great." Remember, act as if, even if you're not there yet. If you really want to keep the conversation going, you can start to ask other questions. Remember, all you're doing is keeping the conversation going by asking questions and listening to the answers. You should be ready to respond to their answers. This doesn't mean you have to talk in long sentences. Just be able to respond with, "Oh, that's interesting," or "Really? I didn't know that." Keep your responses appropriate to their answers. Here's a list of ideas for asking additional questions. Most of these examples are about asking the person about something they're wearing or have on them. People love to talk about themselves, so let them. Option 1. If it's a woman and she's wearing an interesting piece of jewelry or clothing, say, "Oh, that's a really interesting ring you have. Where did you get it?" Or, "I like that scarf. It's really nice. Where did you get it?" Option 2. If they have a visible tattoo, ask them about it. People love to talk about their tattoos. "Hey, that's a really cool tattoo. What is it?" Or, "I like your ink. Does it represent something?" Another option. Look for other things that may interest you or you find fascinating and just ask them about it. "I like your nail design. Did you do that yourself?" Or, "Those earrings are great. Where'd you get them?" If you can't find anything interesting that they have on them, or if you don't feel comfortable asking about things they have on them, here's some general questions that you can use to keep the conversation going. "The weather's been pretty bad. You think you'll be busy later?" "This seems like a cool place to work. Do you like it here?" "How long have you been working here?" The goal is to ask at least 1 or 2 additional questions after the initial greeting. You may have to play it by ear and let the conversation develop naturally. However, the more you try this, the more comfortable you'll be not working from a script, but actually talking to the person one-on-one. You should also keep in mind that you don't want to hold up the line. Don't have a 15-minute conversation when there's a big line of people behind you. Keep it short, but engaging. Try to have a conversation that takes as much time as it takes to ring up your items and pay. The beauty is that these conversations are usually less than 5 or 10 minutes. That's short enough to keep your anxiety level down, but enough time to give you practice for what is going to be the next step. And in the next video, you'll be taking your skills outside the store into the rest of the world. And that's where the fun is. So until next time, just keep talking. As always, you can go to www.publicspeakingwithoutpanic.com for more tips and resources on controlling your fear of public speaking.